think there was a period, or the second period there, second quarter, we were under a lot of pressure. I'd say we spent 10 minutes without the ball at all, and we dug it out, and we're back again at half time. We drew the game, which is great credit to the boys. I think the last quarter there again, it really came down to heart and will. And we knew we were fit enough, and we knew we had the hurling. Just a matter of settling on the ball, and a bit of nerves were there as well, I think. But I think once we settled down, we could really drive it home.
And the goal, nothing like a late goal.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, goals change games, and we thought Tony Kelly's had nearly taken it from us, and we went down the other side and got it.
Donach, how do you say to Lily that I suppose contested a relegation final last year to now preparing for a county senior championship final?
Well, I suppose you're starting from a low end, and there's great credit due to those fellas. They're awful open to learning and willing to learn, and they want to improve themselves, and they know they didn't play particularly well last year, and I think they really wanted to prove themselves this year. And again, the club is a really strong club. Our selectors, Tom and Donnell and Marty, and put a huge amount of work in, and they're very good to us players. They know them very, very well. Our medical team as well are top notch. Mike Weaving is missing at the moment, and we have Shane in and Davey, our first aid. Put a huge amount of work into those guys, and the players themselves are they really, really are good guys, really good guys. And I'm delighted that they got the result today.
If you were 2 weeks now, Donach. Sorry.
2 weeks, very easy, to be honest with you. We'll do a recovery session now. Our performance analyst, Alan Doug, will be on later on this evening with videos, and we'll have a video session on Tuesday night and a very light session. And we'll start building it up from there then,
You mentioned during the week, Donach, that you have been finishing games strong. Your final quarter have been quite good in the last two games in particular, and that probably stood you again today.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think you have to look at the team as some of its parts. Our bench is very good. We had to start. One of our full forward picked up a knock during the week, so we started Mike McGrath, who played very well, and Cormac came on, did a great job. Sean O'Gorman came on, did a great job. And again, that's great credit due to those guys. They've been training very hard all along and put a huge amount of effort in.
One of the things I see about the Mills is you're not dependent on any one player. You had eight scorers today, 8 the last day, 7 the first day. So a lot of teams depend on people to score. The one guy all the time. We saw it yesterday. Aaron came up short because they only went 2 men to score. Yeah. That stands very well for the Mills.
Absolutely, and again, let's go back to my point of being some of their parts. They're very much a unit. They're very much a group. They back each other up. If one guy has a bad day, someone else stands up. It happened here several times. We had a couple of guys targeted by other teams because they were playing well the previous game, and the guys around them just stood up and then drove things on.
Donach, if you were told this morning that Tony Kelly would score 1-8 from play and Niall Dacey would score 7 points, how would you have felt this was?
Wouldn't have felt great, to be honest with you. Yeah. But look, again, it's a 60-minute game, and our fellas played for 60.
Paddy Donnell's final score there, I suppose, epitomised what Callaghans Mills are all about. Just great on determination and wanting to get over the line. I thought it was a super point and illustrated what the Mills are all about.
Exactly. I mean, Paddy's a typical example of a guy who's played with Clare. His captain took them to an All-Ireland, and he's still up there pushing the guys every day in training. And his brother as well, Brian, our captain, is pushing guys all the time, and that's what a team is. That's what a unit is.
Yeah. All I can say is congratulations. You're in the county final now. You'll be up against it with the bridge, but the way you're going, you won't fear anybody.
No, please God, one more game.
Big day for the Mills, and well done. We'll look forward to the final.
Thanks, Nigel.